What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners, and we are back with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Look how pretty it is.
Yes, when we left off, we finally are making progress with a fingerprint, even though it took a lot of work for no reason.
Well,
but
it only took you like, what, 2 tries?
Still, it took like a minute of pouring that powder on.
It was very touchy.
It was. Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find.
Yes, it did.
Let's match it up right away.
Okay, so we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
You right. I guess she's right.
Jeez, Phoenix,
All right.
you dumbass.
Now, look at the fingerprint data we got
Look at the hay.
Oh, sorry.
Hiya!
Ow!
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay.
And point out the person you think left these prints.
Okay, are you gonna let me see the print? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
I'll assume that's Gumshoe.
Yeah, because it's his locker.
All right.
Also.
Definitely not Gant. Definitely not Meekins. Definitely not him. Almost close to him. That's Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Dare to compare.
This is really cool.
Yeah. Comparison complete. Match found. Yeah.
Aha! So these prints belonged to Detective Gumshoe.
Ah.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait. If I remember correctly,
Hit or miss.
there was
I
one
guess
other
you never
handprint in this
miss.
room. Let's check it out. There was another handprint
Yeah.
in this room. Slide to the left. I want to, I guess I'm gonna have to use the spray bottle again. So I can reveal it. Hey there. Maybe not. Okay,
Oh.
never mind. I guess I'll just,
Can we just go with it?
maybe I just need to examine it, I guess. This is where we got a luminol
Yeah.
fluid reaction, right?
Right. There was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
You goddamn right. There go our eyes sparkling again. Check for prints. Okay, let's check for
It's
prints.
Like, no, leave it be. That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended.
That's
it's
me.
you.
We only have finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in the area that would have been wiped away. Wow. Okay. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Okay. An index finger. Perhaps. Just dust it. Wow. It's gonna take so much work.
Why would you go here?
Because that was
It got wiped away though.
No, that spot literally turned up with a yellow mark that said that I could push it. So this has to be a
Oh.
thing here. Blah. Told ya.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's see what we got here.
That looks kind of close.
That's a potential.
Who is that?
That's Gant
Oh.
right there.
Not
Meekins?
quite.
Doesn't look like it.
That-
That's Jake Marshall. That is absolutely the same print.
Yes.
So, wait. So Marshall is the bloody handprint? Hey, these fingerprints,
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
it's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
That's
That's
a little sus AF, dog.
Yeah. That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma, this is a decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh.
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain.
I don't look good.
No, it don't.
But why would Officer Marshall...
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results.
Ugh.
I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
To be continued.
Remember, like, she met him when, like, she was little, so... Man, everyone she knows is involved in this somehow, and it's...
It really is. So, god damn. And I mean, it would also...
She's like Ezra's #1 fan. He's wrapped up in this. She knew Marshall from when she was a kid. Now he's wrapped up in this. And it all started with her older sister.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense for Marshall to be involved because, #1, he's the one that sits over security for that room, so he has control of the cameras and all that. He can delete the footage if he wants to.
Yeah.
That would show him being in there. He's tied to the SL9 incident.
Yep.
Just like Angel Starr is.
Mm-hmm.
They both kind of participated in... Well, so far, Angel Starr has been the one that kind of lied, testifying about watching What's-Her-Face do the murder.
Yeah, well, she straight up lied. Like...
Yeah. God. So perhaps those two are in on this.
We've got a lot on our plate.
We do.
And we've still got more courses coming.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in 2 different places. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
Lana, the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed.
I didn't hold you up too long for questioning.
We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though. So how'd it go? It says Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are.
Miss Skye. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. It belonged to Officer Jake Marshall.
What kind of trace evidence?
Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Skye?
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, man.
Okay.
I know he's always been super sus, but he's such a chill dude.
He is. I got a nice voice for him. It's easy. It's relaxing. I missed you, dog.
Here we go.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye.
You're even more pumped up than usual, Judge.
I had so much food last time.
Jesus, calm down. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... Yeah.
I'm afraid you have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain in both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Well, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I'll present evidence relating to the murder police department. Is he going to talk about the fact that he was in the evidence room about half an hour before he pulled up at the murder scene in the prosecutor's office? Because that's a little sus AF. Alright, In doing so, or in so doing,
It's
I
a
believe the
fancy way of saying in doing so.
I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. Like,
And that's
literally.
supposed to be an admirable trait?
Yes.
Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect in the murder that occurred at the police department.
Oh boy.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
Is it Meekins?
It's Meekins. Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go.
Oh god.
Oh
Oh no.
Oh, because I must!
shit. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I am Officer Mike Meekins, sir.
His name's Mike.
My occupation is, that'd be murderer, sir.
What?
So you're telling us that you're a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it.
What?
I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir.
Actually, we'd like to hear...
Sir, what I need to call the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions results can't possibly comprehend.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir!
Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir. As you wish. After all, I am part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir.
Can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
Right on that one. Crime report, sir.
Oh, it's a crime report, sir, instead of crime report.
Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it. After that, I passed out in the snow.
Oh no.
Until another officer smacked me awake.
With the popsicle.
God damn it.
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you?
Doing all this before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with.
Yeah, he just said he did it. Like,
Pretty much.
did someone tell him to say that? Because before, remember when we talked to him, he was like, I didn't kill anybody.
Well, no, that's how it was the first thing. It was like, wait, I remember now. I did
Yeah.
it. And then he was all on that shit. All right, so why were you the guard there? Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Yikes.
Oh.
Now there's a scary thought.
He's in charge of hiring new people.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not only performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir.
The Blue Badger?
Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by the chief of police, the chief detective, sir. Oh, God. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process. That was my sole mission for today, sir.
It just had to show it to us.
In the blackness of the space.
I see. It sounds like a very, important mission.
After the award ceremony of the day finished, there were so many people running around that I reclaimed the Blue Badger for the evidence room. Oh, you
To the
relocated
evidence room. Yeah. Oh, so he took it.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what'd you see when you got there? Suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Only doing what I was trained to, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that, I passed out. The officer smacked me awake. Alright, let me start with that. I'll press that one a little bit. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir, a knife!
Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you? What happened then?
Well, with me charging in on him like that, he was as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into.
Yeah.
That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand.
Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be...
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Okay, and then you did it. How did you do it? What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know it don't look like a type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. See. He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew...
Yes?
He punched me right in my face, sir.
Okay, this is changing.
Yeah. Then I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. Hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain.
That's nice. It's nice that you recovered, that is.
When I came around, though, I made sure I finished my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now.
This is what he was telling us yesterday.
Well, we need to try and skim some more details from him. For starters, what was an officer from the General Affairs Department doing in there in the first place?
Yeah. Right. Let's press him for all he's worth.
I mean, I already pressed to that, so... Spot a suspicious man. I don't know what to do. I might need you to pull up the thing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go ahead and...
You didn't do that one.
No.
So...
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? This is probably what I need to do.
Yeah.
This is it, so. There it is, I found it. This is the one right there.
Could you please read us the number?
Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see. Huh. But the number 4989596 is shown as being used twice.
Oh.
I didn't even think about the fact those two numbers were the same on there. I
Yeah,
think I
me
noticed that
neither.
way at first, but I just kind of skimmed over it. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time was when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. Wait. But
What?
he put the Blue Badger in when everything settled down, which was after he was passed out and all that.
What? No. After he woke up, he took the Blue Badger back.
The point is that they said that he woke up at about 5. He thought he woke up about 5:30, but that would be when he walked in after Bruce Goodman. At 5:14. The second time is 5:14, the time of the murder after Bruce Goodman walked in.
What?
His second number is at 5:14. The second time he went in is after everything settled down. But that second time is after Bruce Goodman went in there.
I think
time.
I think you're misremembering something.
What am I misremembering?
When he said he went.
He's saying right here the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
Yeah.
I see. So during that second time when?
Yes, sir. That's when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay, never mind. Fuck.
Told you. I'm like,
He was
what?
confusing
I was
me.
like, what are you going on about?
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Why is that blue,
All
Judge?
of us do, except for Everett, apparently. He's
God damn it.
fucking lost.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins?
With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gann delivered it to me just this morning, sir.
What?
The chief delivered it?
What is that? A videotape?
Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. Why is everyone just delivering evidence to the witnesses and not bringing it to the court to be actual evidence?
Yeah.
Again, it's footage from the security camera in the evidence room. Sir.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck?
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape and was told it had to be mistakenly erased.
That's quite a mistake.
I just do what I'm told, sir. It's not a thing I'm really good at.
Oh.
Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Well then, let's have a look.
Yes, please.
Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Is it going to be animated or is it going to be like what?
That'd
what
be
do we got here?
amazing.
Oh
my God.
I hate it.
Thanks,
so much.
I hate it.
So much. Is he really in the way of the murder? I fucking despise it. Okay, that doesn't
Whoa.
really give us anything. Fuck off.
Why does the music have to be playing?
Of course it's hiding him every single fucking time.
Yeah, we can still never see his face. Yeah, so there's him opening his locker,
There's Meekins.
being all suspicious, seeing like, who is that guy?
Now he's gonna be...
Oh, he did have a knife on him.
Huh. Okay. And then... with Meekins down, I'm assuming this guy's gonna walk away. Where the fuck did he go?
He's gone. What? Where'd he go? He just straight up vanished.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How could we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood? Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir! It's the Blue Badger, sir! Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? God damn it.
Yes, well, anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room and some sort of activity.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir! As you wish, sir! Mystery Man. Okay, on to the next testimony. Okay, so...
And like in every picture ever, his face is obscured.
it's not the same person.
No.
In one of these two, I don't know which fucking one it... But... it's so weird. It's so weird.
My head.
His face can't be seen clearly in the video. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do.
There is that.
That is true. At least for this one, maybe. I don't know, man. Locker open is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must have been him. No one else could have unlocked it.
Well, have you seen... have you seen National Treasure starring Nicolas Cage?
God damn it.
What's this about a fingerprint?
Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to.
So remember how they peeled off her fingerprint off the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been stroke Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where we have to start.
Yep.
Okay, this was a very long one, so I can push it. All right, Mystery Man. So, his face can't be seen clear in the video. That's pretty fucking clear.
Yeah.
But there's no question the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. That is very correct.
Yes.
Locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. That is also true. Wait.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Yes, because he was at that locker. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face.
Yeah.
Sir! If I may say something, sir!
Please do. After all, you are the one being examined.
I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprints locker. And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can't testify enough to this, sir.
Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie.
That is... unless the defense can find a problem with it.
Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again.
Is there a problem with security video? Alright. Am I gonna have to fucking watch the video again?
I hope not.
Alright, so number one, that's the video.
Uh-huh.
We have the bloody handprint that was left way over to the left
Yeah.
by Marshall. Piece of jar from the fragments, piece is missing. Only the assigned detective's prints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it is open. Okay. And a rubber glove. Okay, we're gonna have to watch it again. Sorry that we're gonna have to watch the Blue Badger, but... So there's the Blue Badger, number one. No indicator light. Wait, the indicator light's on in the middle one. Was that his locker?
Yeah.
His locker's already open. If that's the case.
Yeah.
He walks in, and the towel's not there. I noticed at the very end the towel was there, and I wasn't sure if it was there or not before.
Oh.
If you watch, pay attention to the last locker. So that was already open.
That glove,
A glove,
the glove fell out.
The glove fell out of the locker. And over here comes Meekins. I can skip it now, but I'll show you.
Yeah.
Left locker, no towel. We pan over to the right. Granted, he's all fucking turned around. Meekins gets knifed in the fucking hand, goes for him. Gets thrown around, he's bleeding all over the place.
Yeah.
Then you go to the left. Nothing there still.
I'm still wondering
back
where
to
he
the right.
went.
That's a very good question. Maybe he dipped down under the camera, no one was there. Locker's still open. And then we pan to the left.
But they're also like, oh, he
Give
died.
it a bit. Wait, look, watch. Boom.
Whoa, yeah.
Towel's there. There's a very big problem. There's a problem,
Yeah.
all right. Regarding the video contained in this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
The light was on already.
Strange.
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman.
Yeah.
What? This video contains such a contradiction?
There's a few, actually.
Yeah.
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
Yes, Mr. Ashworth.
I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. You would want me to point it out.
Very well. Proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape.
I'll have to pause it and show them.
Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of.
I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that.
Yeah. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video.
Okay,
Just take a good look at, be sure to point out the right thing.
let me go ahead and save while I can.
Yeah.
Go
In
ahead and
case
get
you
that
fuck
there.
up.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure I know what I need to do. There's only really
Yeah.
two things I would play at. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. Sir, how did this guy ever become a police officer?
Yeah.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman?
Oh no, the music.
I'm gonna pause it right here.
Oh no.
Look at that. This
Just
is the murder weapon right here.
Look at its soulless eyes.
Fucking. Okay.
The fact that it kind of looks like it's crying a little bit too does
All right.
not help.
And I'm gonna go ahead and present the light.
Yep. Boom.
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins. Sir! Do you mean me, sir?
No.
As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. Why that fucking music? Why that music?
Why is it still playing?
When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match. Yeah, there's the picture. Light turns on and a lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir.
Why is the music playing?
If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Why is the music playing?
I
need it to
don't
stop.
know.
But you know what? Next time, it's still gonna be going, and I'm gonna be driven fucking mad.